and welcome back. This is Asylum Challenge episode 103, and I don't normally record at this time of the day, so I apologize if I sound weird. I'm feeling awesome today. I'm feeling good, so I was like, you know what, let's record. It is currently 7:53 in the morning, and I have work in about 40 minutes, but that's okay. Is it 40? It is. Wow, my math's good today too. That's amazing. I had a bit of an epiphany last night, so that's okay. We're feeling good. So I was like, you know what? I'm feeling good. I'm going to record this morning. I was meant to record this last night, but I was really not feeling it. I've not been feeling it lately. I don't know why. I've just been kind of off, I guess. I mean, there's been a lot going on, and especially with Corona and stuff like that, it's been kind of like everyone's stressful, and there's a lot of like, I don't know, bad vibes going around. So I was just like, I've just been kind of under the weather, I guess, and not feeling great. So I've just not been feeling it. And I don't know, last night I had a dream. I'm going to buy a Moodlet over and we're going to talk about my dream. So I don't want to sleep. I've had enough of this. We're just going to drink our potion and get on with the day. I don't want to deal with this, okay? We're going to go do some cool stuff. It's going to be great. Drink your potion, darling. Get on it. We got stuff to do, girlfriend. And see, I had this dream. And I was like, wow, that's really interesting. So pretty much in my dream, I was building a theme park, which doesn't really sound very, like, I don't know, life-changing. But we were working on building a theme park. And I was young in the dream. I was like teenage me, and I just kind of, I don't know, things were different, and I don't know, I just kind of, I had a flashback moment in my dream. Like, I was in my dream, we were working on it, it was good, like, you know, the park was going well, it was a great time, and then in my dream I had my flashback, and it was a flashback, and I was like running through the woods with this person. I don't know who they were. They were my friend. That was another female person, and they and we found this castle, and it was the castle that was in our theme park as well. And so we were fixing up the castle in the theme park, and that's what triggered the flashback. I was like, whoa, and then we were like running through the woods and we found this castle, and we were up there, and we were I guess, and we were like exploring it, and we found this room, and it was the only room in the castle that had like a door, and we opened it, and in there was like, I don't know how to describe it. She was like, if you've seen, I've not seen it, but I know who it is. What's her name? Princess Bubblegum or something from Adventure Time. Is that what it is? I don't know. With Marceline and the dog. What's his name? Jake and Finn. I don't know. But that pink lady. She kind of looked like that. And she was like a vampire. I think she was a vampire. I don't know. She was definitely powerful. I could tell she was powerful. Maybe she wasn't a vampire. And we just kind of hung out with her for a while. And, like, you know, she was brushing our hair. Like, we were teenagers, probably, in the dream. I think we were teenagers in the flashback. Maybe I was not a teenager when I was building the theme park, but the flashback was a teenager. I don't quite remember properly. And, and so we were, like, doing that. And then we both kind of looked at each other, me and my friend, and we realized that it was real dumb that we were hanging out in an abandoned castle with I'm going to say vampire. I don't think maybe she was a vampire. I don't know. But with someone who was, I don't know, a powerful being that could definitely kill us. And we were like, dang, that's not good. And we kind of stood up, and she's like, what's wrong? And we're like, oh, can we leave? And she's like, yes, but don't come back. And and that's when I woke up, and it made me realize that maybe I'm moving too fast in some ways, and I need to slow down and actually be conscious of what I'm doing in my life instead of rushing ahead and maybe putting myself in situations that I shouldn't be in, you know? And so that's what my epiphany was, and it kind of struck home with me because I've been doing some different stuff lately, and I think that's a sign that I should not get too invested in this stuff, as like, you know, it's not something that's meant for me at this moment in my life, or possibly again. So that's what's going down, and it was a bit of an epiphany for me, and I thought it was really interesting. And so I was like, yeah, okay, that's good. That's it's, I feel like I've been a bit lost lately, and I've been doing some stuff to try to like make it not so, and so I feel like that was my sign to say, hey, you're lost and you need to go back to what you were doing beforehand and not be here, like, you know. And so that's how I interpreted my dream, and I don't know if that's how it actually is, but that's how I interpreted it, and I feel like it's a good sign, because that means I'm was already on the right path and I'm not anymore, and I've seen and acknowledged that, and I'm going to go back on the good path, and I'm going to be a good noodle. So that's what's going down. I don't know. That's how I interpreted it. I don't know. I like to interpret dreams. I feel like dreams are either a higher entity telling you stuff. I say higher entity because I believe in multiple gods, but maybe if you believe in one god, you know, that's fine too. But whatever god you believe in, maybe it's an area like them telling you something, or it could be your subconscious telling you something. Like maybe you're connecting to your, you know, your inner soul, your like your conscience, I guess. I don't know. And so I feel like it's important to try to interpret your dreams and kind of realize what they are. And I mean, I also think that if you can't work it out what they mean, or like, and you look up like dream meanings and stuff, and that none of the things like strike true to you, maybe it's not time for you to learn that lesson. Like it's telling you something, but you're not quite there, and you need to and once you're there, you'll work it out. But until you're there, you know, you probably won't. And I don't know, I feel like that is... Oh my goodness, we found a frog? Oh, poor thing, it would be dead. Hey, little buddy. Oh, you're a sunflower frog. I'm gonna put you in my room because sunflower... Oh, we got another one. That's crazy. What else did we get? A leaf frog. We'll put them in my room. Cute. I wish they'd update the like frog terrariums. They look pretty ugly. It's like a pretty bad texture. But anyways, that's okay. Let's sell all. But yeah, I don't know. So dreams. I like dreams. I like to interpret them. How about you guys? Do you guys listen to what you see in your dreams? Let me know. Have you guys had any interesting dreams lately? I think I've heard lots of more people are reporting nightmares at the moment with the coronavirus because everyone's stressed and stuff like that. But, you know, interesting times. Interesting times indeed. But after my like little epiphany this morning, I was like, wow, that's really interesting. I woke up and I was feeling quite tired still because I've not been sleeping the greatest. And I had a shower and I finished the shower, washed my hair, and I got out of the shower. I'm like, you know, I'm feeling awesome. I'm going to record. And so that's that's honestly the most interesting thing that's happened to me all week. So that's why we're talking about it for so long, because I don't do much apart from work. And work has been extremely quiet, and I obviously can't talk to any of my co-workers and hear what they're up to and stuff like that. So I don't even have any interesting stories from them. Like we do kind of catch up, but not how we used to. Although I found out I've got to go back to the office in July, and I'm kind of not feeling that. Yeah. Although you're probably seeing this in July. I'm recording this on the 28th of May. But you guys are probably seeing this late June, early July. By the way, the 27th of June's my birthday. If you've missed it, wow, I can't believe you forgot. It's devastating. Anyways, I'm such a diva. What else are we gonna do? We've taken care of all of our plants. Can we do anything else with them? Are they... Man, some of them... I thought they were better quality. Weren't our plants better quality? Guys, weren't our plants better quality? I'm sure they were. I'm sure we were almost up to the top one. What the heck? Oh no, these must have been the ones that we were... Okay, that's fine. It's okay. I'm like, what is this? This is ridiculous. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm like, I thought we were not there. Oh gosh. Okay. But how is our gardening? Is there anything we can do to increase it? Not really. I mean, I guess you could research them. I don't know. What should we do with Little Fern? Maybe we should work more on our violin. It's a good idea. I know, I've got a good idea. Let's go to City Living and do some busking. Live dangerously. Am I right or am I right? We've not done that before. I don't think I've ever been busking in City Living, so let's give it a crack. That's something different. Let's go to... Yeah, let's go to the Arts Quarter. I think that's a good option. Bring the whole gang. Except for Banana, because he's at work, which is fine. But yeah, I don't know. I'm really not looking forward to work. I don't know if I've mentioned this much before on the channel, but when I was a teenager, I was borderline agoraphobic, which means I was afraid to leave the house, and I get quite a lot of anxiety about it. I went to counseling for quite a long time. Therapy, counseling, whatever you want. I don't know. But I went there quite a bit, and... And the thought of leaving the house now, even at the end of May, and knowing that I have to go back in July is like, ooh, I'm feeling a little bit anxious, but that's fine. How do I... Oh, what the heck? Excuse you. Can you get out of my face? This is mine. Get out of here. Go here. Busk with violin. Thank you very much. Yeah. This is my job. You get out of here, buddy. Oh, look at her go. What a cutie. Let's see how much money we can make. Is anyone? There's no one here. Except the guy we kicked off the Busking station. Oh my goodness, that's hilarious. Wow, these streetlights are cool. I like how they've got this in here. That's funky. I like it. Oh, he's watching us now. He's like, you totally kicked us off. It's fine. Who's this? Are you going to give us some money? No. You're going to do that. That's really rude, honestly. Honestly, I can't believe you. Dang, is that Cassandra Goth? She's actually... I was going to say she's not looking too bad, but she is. Excuse me, I feel like I sucked some spit into my throat earlier when I was laughing the wrong way. And now it's giving me a cough. I honestly apologize. I'm a hot mess and that's okay. Are you going to do some painting? No, you're just going to look at it. That's fine. You're like, oh god, there's people everywhere. It's alright, little buddy. You'll be okay. You'll be okay. Oh, that's nice. A nice little trip to the art gallery. Candy, maybe you should get out of your swimwear. That might be a good idea. Why don't you get into your hot weather? Live dangerously. Aw, look at everyone being cute and stuff. Has anyone given us anything yet? No. Solicit tips. Yeah, come on. Someone give me some tips. Is anyone gonna give us some tips? Look at us go, though. I don't think I've practiced the violin violin skill much before. I think I've done like guitar, I've done piano, I've done singing, but I've not done violin. Maybe we should work on it. I mean, I know it's not really what we need to do, but you know, it's kind of fun. I might try to do that in one of my playthroughs. That's awesome. Look at her go. I love how it sounds. I hope you can hear this. Or else it's going to be like, Katie, what are you talking about? What exactly? Oh, look at all this stuff. A voodoo doll. That's expensive. I ain't buying you expensive voodoo doll. It's crazy. The markup here is ridiculous, buddy. Ridiculous, good sir. Oh well. At least I tried. Oh dear. So what else did I have to tell you? I'm sure I had something interesting. Not really. I actually went back to an MMO that I used to play as a child. My brother kind of convinced me to try it out to see what it's like these days, and I feel like I'm in way too deep because I was like originally gonna be like, I never wanted to go back to this game ever. And I went back to it, and everything's different but not different, and it's very nostalgic. And because everyone's kind of like in isolation at the moment, a lot of the people that I used to play with are coming back as well. And so these people that I used to talk to when I was like through the ages of like 14 to 17, actually probably even earlier, probably from like 12 to 17, I played this game so much. And they're all coming back, and it's really interesting because it's been like 8 years since I've played. And so 8 years is a long time, especially when you're around that age. And so it's really interesting to see like some people are like in college now and studying to be like amazing things. Some people are engaged. Some people are, you know, and I'm like, yeah, I bought a house. And it's just kind of like weird because like I feel like this is what a high school reunion would be like if you liked your high school people. Because I went to high school and I hated everyone there, really. I mean, I didn't hate everyone, but I hated a lot of the people. I didn't get along with many of them. High school was a lot of anxiety for me. I ended up dropping out. Did I tell you guys that? I dropped out at the end of year 9, grade 9, whatever you guys want to call it. And I went to a college to finish my high school. And I did like grade 10 there, and then I didn't do 11 and 12, so that's probably why I'm such an idiot, but and then I went and I did some college stuff instead. I didn't just do nothing. But high school did not agree with me, and so I have a lot of anxiety and bad memories about high school because that is when I was dealing with my agoraphobic stuff, and so it brings back a lot of bad vibes for me. And so I don't think I'd ever go to a high school reunion because all the people just, I've got a lot of bad memories with that, and I couldn't do it. Like, you know, I'd probably have a panic attack if I had a high school reunion. And they probably don't even remember me because I dropped out in grade 9, so I probably wouldn't even be invited because I didn't graduate with them all in year 12. But, you know, that's just kind of how it is. And I don't know. So I feel like it would be like what a high school reunion would be like if you liked all your classmates. And so it's just kind of weird because, like, you're catching up with all these people. And so now I'm, like, adding them on Discord and stuff. And, you know, like one of them plays Animal Crossing, so I added her on the Switch, and we're gonna like, you know, she's like, oh, I want to come see your island, and it's just really cool because it's like so wholesome and nice to see everybody. And I don't know, it's an interesting experience for me, and I don't know how I feel about the game still, but we've still not made any money. You guys suck. But, like, it's kind of, like, interesting because it's like, yeah, everyone's moved on with their lives. And so it's kind of interesting to see that these people that I used to, like, talk to when I was so young have moved on, and I've moved on, and we've all kind of done stuff. And it's kind of wild. And, like, one of the girls that I was talking to, she was like, yeah, it's like, you know, when you're a kid, they say you don't really remember when you stopped playing outside, like, and with your friends. It's just kind of like that, and that's kind of how I quit, I guess. And so it's like you just don't really remember, and things like you just kind of suddenly stop. And so that's what I guess happened with me with this game. And, you know, I didn't say goodbye to anyone, I just stopped. And, you know, it's been 8 years, and, you know, some of them have been playing consistently since then, and, like, well, I say consistently, it's more on and off, is what they've described it as. But they've been playing, and they've not deleted me off their friends list, which is kind of crazy because the game limits the friends list to like 100 people. And, you know, then some of them, like, have just come back because of they're stuck inside and it's kind of wild and stuff like that. But, yeah, I don't know, I just think it's cool. Because it's like, yeah, you know, we're all, like, hanging out again and catching up, and it's crazy. But I don't know. Have you guys had any experience like that in your isolation times? Like, what have you been up to? Let me know. I'm interested. Let me know in the comments. But I do have work in, like, 15 minutes, so I'm going to go, because it's about that time too. And I'm going to take these guys home. I won't make you watch the loading screen. We're going to see if we got any tips. Did we get anything? I don't think so. We got nothing. We've been here for hours and we got no money. This is ridiculous. Ridiculous. But anyways, I'm going to go. Thank you all for watching. I'm going to get these guys at home and fed and all that good stuff. But anyways, thank you so much, and I will see you all next time.